All right, welcome to the build.
The reason why this is important is he basically says that to drive past basic LLM kind of level of intelligence and get to something that really reflects a human level intelligence or cognitive profile in a AI model, we have to get away from just prediction based on next token or, length of token reflection kind of generation to what he calls this joint embedding architecture model. Now, at a high level, that joint embedding architecture is just it's like a reference space for the model around concepts that's multimodal or contextual, that is a reflection of kind of how humans, this is what I've been reading, how humans kind of go through the world and learn. Like our input in terms of bits per second through our eyeballs and our ears and, smell and touch isn't as high as the throughput you can get from like just a regular like computer. But over time, as you develop as a human, you're learning and contextualizing everything around you all of the time and building up a world model representation of concepts and things. The basic version is, and we contextualize it in our cognitive architecture with emotion and reinforcement feedback, right? So you go near a dog, it as a child, and it bites you and that hurts and you feel fear, and then you have a reinforcement loop that teaches you something about the world. And then that happens constantly all of the time based on this like representation, this embedding architecture that we as humans have, if you can call it that, of concepts, ideas, places, things represented in the physical world and then contextualized in a kind of a virtualized environment in this architecture we have in our minds. He thinks some degree of reflection of that into these frontier models is what's going to be required to take it from what we have now to get closer to something like an AGI or some degree of breakthrough. And this is sort of like a very simple Simon representation of that, this diagram here. It's not just that there is a cosine similarity representation of words. It's an embedding that takes in concepts and references them relative to other things, away from other concepts, ideas, thoughts, experiences, etc. So that's why world models, and it seems like DeepMind is also onto this, world models are becoming more critical in the pursuit of the next breakthrough of intelligence in these models.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, welcome to the build.